Everyone likes the idea of being a master systems integrator, but have you ever really stopped to think about what it takes to integrate multiple systems? We'll be discussing that in today's daily BAS. Hi, my name's Phil Zito. I'm the founder and CEO of Building Automation Monthly, where we help companies evaluate and train their building automation professionals so that they can go and perform their jobs faster, more profitably, and just provide a better end result to their customers. All right, so when you start thinking about being a master systems integrator, naturally you start to think about integration, right? I mean, it makes sense. Master systems integrator, you're thinking about integration. And for a lot of folks in our industry, integration has always meant things like tying in a backnet chiller, discovering a Lutron backnet panel, pulling that in, maybe pulling in some Modbus meters. But then you start to look outside of those systems and you see all of the other systems that you could possibly integrate. And it feels really overwhelming. I mean, think about it. Where am I going to learn these skills to integrate these systems? How am I going to tie all this together? So what I want to focus on in this video are three things for those of you who are considering becoming a master systems integrator and who are looking beyond just the lighting systems, the other BASs, the backnet interfaces. What can you do to kind of develop those skills within your organization? The first thing is to not try to tackle everything at once. I know it's very tempting to do everything at once. I mean, you are looking at all these building systems, you're looking at all these different systems that you can pull in. And the thing is you want to gradually go and add new systems to your integration processes. So maybe you're starting to look at fire alarm systems. Maybe you're starting to look at access control systems. Maybe you're starting to look at video surveillance. All of those systems have different data types. They have different integration methods, and they have different ways of being presented within your user interfaces. So get familiar with those. Start to gradually add things. Now, the next challenge a lot of you may be saying is, hey, we don't even have folks who work on these systems, or we don't even provide these systems. How can we go and integrate them? And I mean, that's a very logical question. If you don't have access control professionals, if you don't have video surveillance professionals in your business, how are you going to go and pull these systems in to your building automation system? And this is why I recommend starting with a use case. When you understand a use case, so for example, if you wanted to look at a security issue, okay, a badge swipe doesn't work, so we automatically pull up a camera to the area where that badge swipe didn't work, and we're monitoring that area. Well, if you want to do that, those are two systems, right? A access control system and a video surveillance system. Now, you personally may not have that expertise inside your business, but there are other contractors who do. And by developing a use case and understanding the scenario you want to achieve, you can contract with other professionals and you can start to build those relationships. Because the reality is, unless you're a massive OEM, you are most likely not going to have the resources to have all these different people on staff in order to execute these integrations. So you're going to have to build partnerships with different providers and different integrators to deliver a product or a project to a customer. So the first thing, right, we want to take it slow. The second thing, we want to build our relationships with other integrators to make sure that we can bring a solution to the market. And the third thing is that you want to go and make sure that you're not just focusing on the install side of these integrations, but you're focusing on the service side of these integrations. This is where a lot of folks leave revenue on the table. This is where a lot of OEMs leave revenue on the table, is because when you're going and putting an integration in place, it's difficult enough to get that built into the project. But if you don't have that follow through, if you don't have the ability to service that integration afterwards, then one, you're leaving a lot of revenue on the table. Two, you're going to leave a bad taste in your customer's mouth. And if this is a multi-phase project and you come back after phase one and they're like, oh man, that integration, no one knows how it works. It's a piece of crap. No one likes it. It breaks. It's a headache. Everything's in hand. We do everything in manual. There's no way in heck we're doing an integration with you in phase two. That's the reality that you're going to face if you don't service these things after the fact. So by going and making sure you take things slow, building relationships with other integrators, and making sure that from day one you are looking at servicing integrations past their installation period, past the warranty period. You're going to be positioning yourself well to make sure that you are providing good integration services, and you're going to be well on your way to developing your company into being a master systems integrator. So if you have any questions about this, I'd love to talk with you in the comment section below the video. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what you think of what you've learned in the video. And if you're looking to grow your integration knowledge, I encourage you to go in the comments below. There will be a link to our Systems Integration Bootcamp course. There is no other course like it in the market that will teach you exactly how to take business use cases all the way through physical use cases and implement integrations within a construction or a service project. Thanks a ton for watching the video. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow in our next video. Take care.